Today we've got ditziness of a Japanese schoolgirl, a train wreck worse than the Jenga dolls, and an old Powerpuff Girls game. Let us look at School Rumble.
Ah yes, high school, a time when I got my first fight, kiss, and when I realized scenesters overpopulate America. School Rumble is your typical run-the-mill high school comedy drama that, of course, deals with character A liking character B, while at the same time character C likes character A.
There. These things happen to everyone. Except me!
Add in some quirkiness and you get something like School Rumble. It's a show that doesn't take itself seriously while at the same time being able to show a bit of charm with clever writing and characters.
Tenma Skamato, age 16, height 154 centimeters, weight 43 kilograms, looks and figure average, social status nobody, sports poor, academics poor, cooking sucks, good quality zilch.
The story revolves around two characters, Haruma, the bad boy with the shades, black leather jacket, and a kick-ass motorcycle. Just imagine Asian fawns. Hey! He has the hots for Tenma, the very ditzy and clumsy young girl with the brains of a retarded 12-year-old.
Rabbit taking off? Taking off what? Can you undo me in the back? Ah, put it back on! That can't be the right reading.
Who also has a crush with some other dude. Yeah, this guy. Now the show is really cheap with the overused jokes, not impressive animation, and a forgettable soundtrack, so why do I still like this? Maybe because when you get right down to it, it's a pretty harmless anime with hit or miss jokes, and you get a fun formulaic show. We here at TheADshow give School Rumble a 3 out of 5.
Let's see.
Come on, come on.
Says it's a thresher.
I showed him the wrong picture!
Did you know that in video games, fighting games have to be the most ignoramic, idiotic thing I've ever seen since Doctor Who? I mean, come on, let's look at this. As we see here in Tekken, Wesley Snipes was able to lift him up in the air, then, with repeating punches and kicks, is able to magically keep his opponent up in the air to, and I quote, bring layeth the smackdown.
Smackdown Hotel.
Objection! Smack and down are two contradictory words. Also, I will not resort to violence to make a crappy movie. Thank you, sir. In Mortal Kombat, as we can see here, the character Baraka pierces through a man's jugular, then goes through his eyes and through the brain, which of course would kill him. But he then nose-sells it like Hulk Hogan back in '89. And don't get me started on the beating of women, destruction of property, steroid use, obesity, and let's not forget the violence. I say, stay away from all fighting games. Now then, listen to me, because unlike you, I'm actually smart. See you next time. Everything nice would be something that this game isn't. Here's an old Powerpuff Girls game called Powerpuff Girls Extraction.
Now Superman 64 was a bad game, but is it worse than Powerpuff Girls? No. Superman 64 still sucks, but as for Powerpuff Girls Extraction, one word. Boring! Yes, it's boring!
Looks like we're just in time.
Now the game starts off with a classic Powerpuff Girls intro with a new 3D look, and we get our story. There's this pie that, because of science, was able to give the Legion of Doom powers, after everyone's favorite evil monkey steals it from the girls. So of course the police suck, just like every other superhero story, and our three underage girls go off and start beating the living shit out of them. You know what? At least the Ghostbusters game on the NES has the Ghostbusters theme playing during gameplay. Yeah, I know it loops, but at least there's something there, not an empty void of non-existent music. Hit detection is awful, mechanics are unimpressive, considering that this game was one of the many games that cashed into the fighting game genre after the success of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Heck, this doesn't even feel like a Powerpuff Girls in the first place. It feels like a very bland, boring, and now I'm getting Wu-Tang flashbacks. Hey, remember that game where really good rappers would commit fatalities with bad hit detection? Well, much like the Wu-Tang game, it honestly feels like some generic fighting game, except the cover was just given out as the title of Powerpuff Girls. Also, extraction? What? What are you extracting? Because at no point in the game do you ever extract anything from anyone. Is this following the X-Men route? I guess X just makes anything sound cooler, right? Oh, except for this guy. Hey, I'm all bones, you know.
The name written in blood.
My blood! Ega! And it's called yellow for some reason. Hey look, it's our Charles Jr. You know that one guy who plays the guitar! Yeah. Hey, I thought this movie was called Ega, not a music video by Archall. Yeah, shake the guitar! Woo! Yeah. Ravishing recruit. Kills me all day. Oh my god, Kim Mendes! Aw, she passed out of seeing John Gonzalez. Perfect reaction. Giant Gonzalez will bring woman to cave, then have a very bad match against Undertaker at WrestleMania. Ega says eat bone right, you eat bone wrong. Ega says I made fire. What is he saying? I have no clue. Ega says I made fire! Are you not excited? I put my pants when I saw this thing. And other news in Australia.
Search deep in giant country for the last of the ancient cavemen. See a
Cavemen.
tough giant, tamed by the soft hands of his captive woman.
I think they accidentally filmed these guys backstage and they're just shaving off the beard for makeup and all that stuff. We're filming. Stock footage.
Lose her to a boy in a dune buggy, escaping a burning desert.
Doesn't look burning.
Ega's primitive passion
Yeah!
was love or kill.
That's my music right here. Woo! What the hell? Oh, Snap! Great Collie's chasing after you guys. And Great Collie's now shaking this woman very strangely. And is she corpsing? Take this and that and take that and No! Archall Jr.'s gonna F you up! Oh no, he just got backhanded. Ega!
See Ega.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. Though I will leave out that I do hope that you support the RPG Fanatic Show, because it really would be a travesty if, after all his work of 250 plus videos, goes on to waste, because the guy is a really smart dude, and I hope you do in fact support him. So, support the RPG Fanatic Show, and I'll see you next time in the TheADshow. See you later, guys.